So what's interesting is that if you ask me this same question this summer, that answer may have been completely different.
What were you going through this summer?
This summer was just I'm grateful and I'm blessed that I have found a human that I really connect with, but I've had a lot of tumultuous interpersonal relationships with men specifically. And just coming out of the recoil of that over the last year and a half. I had a pretty rough mental break in April of 2017, and a very rapid spiraling and crumbling up until probably August of 2017. And I reached a low point in August where I was just like, nah, fuck this. I was just like, I'm done. I was so like over it, and I was just like, I kind of had that snap realization of like, yo, like this is a choice. Like there's some elements of this outside of you that you cannot control, but how you react to it is a choice.
It is.
And so how you feel about it is a choice. And if once I kind of snapped into that, I was just like, oh, I don't have to choose to accept that as my truth if I don't want to. And once I kind of was reckoning with that thought process, I was just like, oh, okay. It was like my nana says, it was like a duck. You kind of just let it roll off your back, and you're just like, what is?
I think that we were probably spiraling at the same time. It sounds like, as I went back and I was just reading some of my older blog entries. Yeah, that sounds about the same timeline that I was on. And for me, it was more of, it took time, but it was a choice. And I have a friend right now that, you know, I'm advising, trying, he's working through something. And I'm like, make a decision that you are going to be happy. For me, make a decision that I'm going to be this person that I want to be today. You own your life. You own your life.
Yeah. And that's not to, you know, shout out social workers, but as a social worker, that's the basis of our teaching is like, you know, and the more that I've learned and the more that I become proficient in my trade, the more I realize I don't empower people. I don't have power that I give to others in order for them to feel good about themselves. That doesn't make any sense. I work with you to understand and emerge the power that you already have within. All I'm doing is helping shine a light on it so you can see it too.
Awareness.
That's it.
Do you consider yourself self-aware?
Yeah. I believe that I'm very self-aware. I'm very reflective and introspective in the ways of like, and this was a part of my mental health journey, is just I just had to become aware because I was in a space when I took in April of 2017 where I was just like, I genuinely was like, I don't understand. Like I really was like, I don't know how I got here, and I don't know why I'm here. I know I don't want to be here, but I don't know what to do.
Right.
And so my therapist was just like, she's like, Ashley, she leveled me. She's like, you're not stupid. She's like, you're not. She's like, you're not. It's not an ability issue. She's like, you're more than capable of looking at things and situations analytically and being able to break things down. She's like, this is your entire profession, which you are stellar at. So she's like, I don't understand like where or why you think there's a disconnect between what you do with your clients and what you can do with yourself. She's like, the same processes that you go through is the same thing that you can go through with yourself. And I was like, oh, all right. So I can ask myself reflective and open questions? And she was like, yeah. She was like, I was like, oh, okay, I think I could do that. And it was funny because as soon as I turned the light bulb on, it it was like automatic. Like the same way that my clients would be reeling through something or verbal vomiting, I would be able to like pick it apart the same way I would be able to do with my thoughts and be like, ooh, I don't like that thought. Where'd that come from? Why is that showing up? That's not me. That's not God. That must be the devil. So like, and like being able to break those things down like that, because if it wasn't for self-awareness, I would still be in that fog of just being like, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm frustrated, but that's it. I don't know what to do.
I think that I have noticed some feminist views as well. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me ask you this, Ashley, because this is something that I go back and forth with. What can you be a feminist and can you be a person of color at the same time? Can they share the same body? Have you heard this before? Have you heard this before? Okay.
So I was a women's studies minor and I taught intro to feminism.
Okay.